guys, and welcome back to Astro Music and Tutorials. If I sound different today, it's because I'm a little sick, so please bear with me. Anyway, so I've been on the lookout for a Kalimba instrument plugin for a while. And obviously when I say instrument, I mean instrument plugin. And I was recently informed that a new free Kalimba just dropped. And I was playing with it yesterday and it actually sounded pretty good. Let's just make some music with some Kalimba. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I just recently dropped my debut Sleepy Lo-Fi EP. Link will be in the comments if you want to check it out. Help support your boy. Anyway, enough of that. This is the plugin that I was talking about. This is the Play Kalimba by Eva Instruments. Eva Instruments is actually a pretty big orchestral plugin company. They do have a couple of free products, with Kalimba being their newest one. But I think it's the only plugin they have that's not just available for Kontakt. Because most of the stuff they have is only for Kontakt. Even the free ones, like they have a few free ones, like here, the djembe, that isn't for Kontakt. Okay, I may have overlooked that. That's like the one other plugin that's also available outside of Kontakt. But everything else, see, jaw harp, free, but it's for Kontakt. Percussion elements 3, Kontakt. Kids percussion, Kontakt. Music box, Kontakt. That sucks because I don't have Kontakt. I don't really feel the need to buy and use Kontakt. But anyway, this is it's a very subtle looking plugin. This is what it sounds like. I've always wanted like a physical kalimba. It seems like such a fun instrument to play. This is basically the keys of the kalimba. It's basically how you play it. The higher notes are on the sides and the lower notes are in the middle. Touch the C, that's low, and it gets higher as you go towards the side. So you play this instrument in real life by just plucking it with your thumbs. It's a very nifty little instrument that you can just take anywhere. But anyway, let's make something using this. First, I think I'm just gonna make this melodic loop with the kalimba. If you guys have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the characters, Katara, has her own music or something, and in that, I believe the kalimba is the main instrument used for the melody. Eldre has made a lo-fi version of that song, and he also used a kalimba. It's filled with a certain type of childlike wonder and innocence. I've always gotten that feeling when I heard the kalimba. So it's a great instrument to capture that kind of vibe, which makes it perfect for making lo-fi. This is a gamble, but let's see. First of all, for the kalimba melody that I just made, I added a lot of effects. These are all the effects that I added. First, a fruity multiband compressor to just boost the volume a little bit more and bring out those high frequencies. Then I added a camel fat. This is basically a distortion plugin, but there's a preset called Reverseroid, which basically reverses each notes. Then I added my trusty Valhalla vintage verb, but you can use any reverb plugin to be honest. And then I added my good old friend, the OTT, to bring out the textures that the reverb added to the kalimba. And then finally I have an echo boy with the little tape delay. With all that, this is what it sounds like. So I basically took this MIDI file and then I consolidated it into an audio file. Okay, this is what it looks like, but then I decided to reverse it. I listened to it and I cut this little section over here and I just made it into a repeating pattern. So it sounds like... I love adding stuff like this, just a little bit of a repeating reverse texture that just goes on the back. I love it. Now there's a way to make a pad using this kalimba. Gonna take Supermassive Stardust preset. Let's try a drum pattern. Should I end it with the Kalimba lead? Would that be too much Kalimba? Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. I was trying to capture some nostalgic childhood feeling, the childlike wonder and innocence that I was aiming for. So I'm just gonna mix this beat real quick. After all that, this is what it's gonna sound like. So I hope you enjoyed that beat. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of it. And also let me know in the comments if this is the best free Kalimba out there. I've always wanted a Kalimba, but then I've never really actively checked for a free Kalimba. And like I said at the beginning, my debut Sleepy Lo-Fi EP is out, so I'll leave a link to it in the comment section if you guys want to go and check it out. Please do. Yeah, I guess that's it. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you next week.